Did you know that there are over 30 different blood group systems? While most people are familiar with the A, B, AB, and O types, the diversity in blood types goes way beyond that. Blood types are crucial in medicine and genetics, as they determine whether a patient can receive a particular blood transfusion or donate blood to someone else. But have you ever wondered why some people have different blood types, and why certain types are more prevalent in some populations than others? In some parts of the world, like Japan, type A blood is extremely common, while in other regions, like Africa, type O is more prevalent. What's behind these differences? Is it random chance, or is there something more significant at play? If we look at the history of human migration and settlement, we can start to see some patterns emerge. For example, type B blood is relatively rare in Europe, but it's much more common in certain parts of Asia. This suggests that the distribution of blood types might be connected to the movements of our ancestors. But what about within populations? Why do some people have type A blood while their siblings or neighbors have type O? It's true that blood types are determined by our genes, but that's not the whole story. Let's dive deeper into the science behind blood types. You might know that there are two main systems that determine our blood type: the ABO system and the Rh system. The ABO system is responsible for the A, B, AB, and O types we're familiar with, while the Rh system determines whether we're Rh positive or Rh negative. But what's actually happening at a molecular level to create these differences? The key lies in the antigens present on the surface of our red blood cells. If you have type A blood, for example, your cells have A antigens on their surface. Meanwhile, people with type B blood have B antigens, and those with type AB blood have both A and B antigens. And what about people with type O blood? Well, they don't have any A or B antigens at all. But here's the thing. These antigens aren't just random molecules. They're actually the products of specific genes. And these genes are what get passed down from our parents, determining our blood type. So, if we inherit certain versions of these genes from our parents, we'll have one blood type, while if we inherit different versions, we'll have another. So, why did humans develop different blood types in the first place? To answer this, we need to go way back in time, to the days of our early human ancestors. You see, blood types are closely tied to our immune system, and our immune system has evolved to respond to specific threats in our environment. In other words, different blood types may have offered our ancestors some kind of protection against certain diseases or pathogens. For example, some research suggests that people with type O blood may have been more resistant to malaria, which was a major killer in certain parts of the world. Meanwhile, people with type B blood may have had an advantage when it came to fighting off other diseases. So, the diversity of blood types among humans is actually a reflection of our history, our migrations, and our adaptability to our environments. It's a fascinating story that's still being unraveled by scientists today. So, to recap, we've learned that blood types are crucial in medicine and genetics, that their distribution is connected to human migration and settlement, and that they're determined by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. We've also seen that the diversity of blood types is actually a reflection of our evolutionary history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the why behind more fascinating topics, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or ideas for future episodes, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the why behind everything.